Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing episode 17 of Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 1, entitled The Administration. With that being said, this video will contain spoilers for the episode at hand, you have been warned. And as per usual for these episode reviews, we will start by talking about the good of the episode, then we will dive on into the bad, and finally towards the very end of the video, I will give the episode a score out of 10 just according to my own opinion. Alright, so The Administration, probably one of the most highly anticipated episodes of the entirety of Dragons Rising Part 2, and let's talk about the elephant in the room first and foremost. Jay is here. He does show up in this episode very briefly, and he is the manager of the entire administration. They call him Agent Walker, and he's clearly not all there. Wonder what happened to him. Unfortunately, the episode doesn't really explain, but we will talk about bad things later on. But yeah, figured we could start there. Jay is here, and he is in Dragons Rising, officially. At least he's there a little bit, right? So moving on to actual good things, the administration realm itself is bizarre in the best way possible. It's the most realistic, I'd say, of all the realms that we've seen so far, even getting to the point where it's almost creepy. But they still managed to make it interesting even though it's so realistic. Because in Ninjago, this is the most realistic setting that we've ever seen. It's very strange when compared to literally everything else about this world. But I did enjoy the administration lore. It's kind of interesting. Apparently these agents just wander around the merged realms and collect anomalies, if you will, and they try to relocate them back to their actual home realm with very little success. It's obvious that they don't really care. Also, this episode focuses on Lloyd and Aaron, and as usual, they are a very humorous duo. Their personalities click so well. There is a small action sequence as well towards the end of the episode that I enjoyed somewhat, but what I really enjoyed about this episode was the Kai and Wildfire stuff. Kai is truly becoming Master Wu more and more, and it's more of what we saw in the previous episode, sure, but it's still awesome, and it's nice to see him bond with Wildfire, and recognize that Wildfire is a lot like him. It truly shows how far this character has come, and I thought this was a genuinely awesome moment for Kai. And during this entire scene, I was just imagining Kai back at the monastery training with Master Wu back during the pilots, and it just goes to show how far Kai has come. Long story short, really good episode for Kai and his development. Now let's get into the bad about this episode, because, yep, I have some thoughts. The episode kind of dives deep into the specifics of this organization, and the more that they do that, the less creepy the realm seems. Also, a lot of the agents have actual personalities, and it kind of just ruined the illusion for me. I think it would have been better if everybody here was just kind of dead inside, you know, really get the real feeling of the 9-to-5 system. Like I said, the motives are shown, personalities are shown, it just kind of made the entire place a lot less creepy, but to be fair, the episode did open in a rather creepy and eerie way. I just wish they would have continued that momentum throughout the entire episode. Also, they teased this big reveal. Someone keeps sending Lloyd and Aaron notes in the administration. Who exactly is sending them all of these notes? Who is guiding them through this very strange environment? Guess what? It's Zane. And I can see this being disappointing for a lot of Jay fans, especially because this episode was supposed to be the Jay episode, right? And in my opinion, Zane's role in this episode could have been easily Jay's. All of Zane's backstory, all of his lead up to being in this specific place, all of that happens off screen. Granted, they do show it through flashbacks, but all of this could have been Jay. And the entire time they kept on hyping it up, the mystery. Who exactly is this mystery person? Just for it to be someone that we know and someone who's been here in the season already, it just kind of didn't feel like that big of a payoff. Also, the episode felt a little bit too much like a commercial, in my opinion. For example, the episode features a couple of new ninja vehicles, the mech and Zane's race car, and as per Ninjago tradition, they just come out of nowhere. I'd be fine with that. But the episode hypes up these vehicles, and it's very obviously just a commercial to sell the toys. For example, Aaron hypes up the mech, how cool it is that it's a 2-in-1, and Zane's car literally spins like it does in the set. And they had the opportunity here to make this a very clever commentary on the dead inside nature of the realm that they are in, showcasing soulless advertising as well as soulless individuals working 9-to-5. But like I said, they chose not to do that with the administration, so it just kind of fell flat. Now, Now, don't get my words twisted here. I know that Ninjago is a glorified toy commercial, but this episode really makes you feel it. Overall, I have a lot of mixed feelings regarding this one. Part of me is somewhat disappointed, not because of the obvious reasons that a lot of Ninjago fans may think. I think this episode genuinely missed out on a lot of really obvious opportunities. There are some good things about this episode too, though. It's kind of like 50-50 for me, and as a result, I will give this episode a 5 out of 10. I don't know, I just felt like they missed out on a lot of potential with this episode, but I'm curious to see how this episode affects the rest of the season, and I'm very curious to see where Dragons Rising goes from here. So with that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Leave a comment down below discussing what you thought about the episode, and hopefully you enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.